Hi, hello students. Welcome back to our channel. This is Bhaskar Board. We are discussing ninth chapter Tangents and Secants to a Circle from 10th class Mathematics. In this chapter, we are discussing the concept of finding the area of the segments of a circle. As in the part of this, in our previous video, we have seen the example 1 problem which is given in our textbook. Now today, in this video, we are going to discuss example 2 problem from our textbook. So let us take example 2. Find the area of the segments shaded in figure PQ 24 centimeters and PR 7 centimeters and QR is the diameter of the circle with center O, and here it is also given that take pi value as 22/7. So this is the given problem. Now using this information, we need to find the area of the segments that are shaded in this figure. Now see, how can we find the area of these two segments that are shaded? What is the concept that we used in finding the area of the segment of a circle? Do you remember? Try to remember once. Yeah. To find the area of the segment of a circle, first we need to find the area of the sector in which the required segment is a part. And then we find the area of the triangle which is also part of a sector which we considered, and the area of the triangle is subtracted from the area of the sector so that we get the area of the required segment. This is the concept that we used in finding the area of the segment of the circle. Now here in this figure, we have two segments that are shaded, and we need to find the area of these two segments. Now can we use the same concept here also? So let us check this. Now see this figure O, Q, P, R. What is this figure? Very good. It is a semicircle. And this semicircle consists the required two shaded segments. Means the two shaded segments are the parts of this semicircle. And along with these two segments, one unshaded portion is also there in this semicircle. So what is that unshaded portion here? Very good, it is triangle QPR. So here, this semicircle OQPR consists the two shaded segments and one unshaded triangular region. Now using this part, we can find the area of the shaded segments. How? It is very simple. Just find the area of the semicircle first, and after that find the unshaded portion, that is area of the triangle, and if we subtract the area of this triangle from the area of the semicircle, then we can get the area of the shaded segments. So to get the area of the shaded segments, first we need to find the area of the semicircle, that is OQPR, and then we need to find the area of the unshaded portion, that is triangle QPR, and then subtract the area of the triangle QPR from the area of the sector OQPR. Then we get the area of the required shaded segments. So let us do this. So for this, first we need to find the area of the semicircle. So what is the area of the semicircle? Of pi r square. Since area of circle is pi r square, therefore area of the semicircle is of pi r square. So to find the area of the semicircle, what are the details that we need to know? Simple, it is enough to know the radius of the semicircle. Now do we have the radius of the semicircle here? Is it given? Observe. Let us observe the problem or the figure. Do we have the radius of the semicircle? No, it is not given. So first we need to know the radius of the semicircle OQPR. Is there any chance? Is there any possibility to get the radius of the semicircle? What is the information that we have in this figure? We have the length of PQ, that is 24 centimeters, and we have the length of PR, that is 7 centimeters. So using this information, can we get the radius of the semicircle? So let us see how can we get it. If we observe this triangle QPR, in this triangle the angle P, that is angle QPR, it is 90 degrees. Why? Since this angle is in the semicircle, and we know that angle in semicircle is 90 degrees. Therefore, angle QPR is 90 degrees. So if angle QPR is 90 degrees, then this triangle is the right angled triangle. So now QPR is a right angled triangle, and in this right angled triangle we have the length of PQ, that is 24 centimeters, and we have the length of PR, that is 7 centimeters. Means we know the lengths of two sides in a right angled triangle. Now what is the remaining side that we don't know? That is QR. Now can we able to find this length QR? How can we find this length? So triangle QPR is a right angle triangle, and in this triangle we know the lengths of two sides, and we need to find the length of the remaining side. So how can we find the length of the remaining side when we know the lengths of two sides of a right angle triangle? Very good. We use Pythagoras theorem. Using Pythagoras theorem, we can find the length of the remaining side when we know the lengths of any two sides of the right angle triangle. So what is the Pythagoras theorem tells us? It is nothing but in a right angle triangle, the square of the hypotenuse equals to sum of the squares of the other two sides. So here we have right angle at P. So therefore the opposite side to P, that is QR, is the hypotenuse, and the remaining two sides are the other two sides. So according to Pythagoras theorem, we can write the square of the QR equals to PQ square plus PR square. Now let us substitute the given values in this equation. We have PQ equals to 24 square and PR equals to 7 square. So on substituting that, we get QR square equals to 24 square plus 7 square, and the square of the 24 is 576, and the square of the 7 square is 49, and adding them we get, what is the sum of 574 and 49? It is 625. So QR square equals to 625, and if we transpose square to the RHS, we get QR equals to square root of 625. And what is the square root of 625? Very good, it is 25. So QR equals to 25 centimeters. So now we get QR. Now we get QR length, that is 25 centimeters. And here QR is the diameter of the circle or the semicircle. That means we get the diameter of the semicircle, that is 25 centimeter. So now if diameter is 25 centimeter, then what is the radius? Radius is the half of the diameter. So radius of the semicircle equals to half of QR. So that means half of 25. So we get 25 by 2 centimeters. So let us write 25 by 2 as it is. No need to simplify it because we need to find the area of the semicircle OQPR. So after substituting this radius in the formula, we simplify it. So now let us take the area of the semicircle OQPR. It is half pi r square. Let us substitute the corresponding values. By substituting we get half into pi value is 22 by 7. 22 by 7 into r value we get 25 by 2. 25 by 2 whole square. Now let us expand 25 by 2 whole square. We get 1 by 2 into 22 by 7 into 25 by 2 into 25 by 2. And here in 2 table we can cancel 22 and 2. So let us cancel 2 ones are 2 and 2 11s are 22. So now what we have? We have the numerators 11 and 25 and 25. So 11 into 25 into 25. And in the denominators we have 7 into 2 into 2. So now 25 is a 625. 625 11s are, we get 6875 by 7 into 2 into 2 equals to 28. So we get 6875 by 28. And by dividing this, we get 245.53 centimeters square. So therefore the area of the semicircle OQPR equals to 245.53 centimeters square. So now we get the area of the semicircle OQPR. Next, what we need to find? Very good. We need to find the area of the unshaded portion, that is area of the triangle PQR. What is the formula for finding the area of the triangle? It is half into base into corresponding height. And here in this right angle triangle, the right angle is at vertex P, and we know that the sides, the two sides which consist of the right angle are considered as base and height. So here, what are the two sides that are connected with right angle? One is PQ and another one is PR. So these two sides can be taken as base and height. So let us consider PQ as the base and PR as the corresponding height of the side PQ. So now substitute these values in the formula. We get area of the triangle PQR equals to half into base is PQ into height is PR, and by substituting their values we get half into base PQ, it is given as 24, half into 24 into 7, and if we cancel 2 and 24, we get 2 12s are 24, 2 1s are 2, so we get 12 into 7, and their product is 84 centimeters square. So now we got the area of the triangle PQR as 84 centimeters square. Now to get the area of the shaded segments, we need to subtract the area of this triangle from the area of the semicircle OQPR. So let us write area of the shaded segments equals to area of the semicircle OQPR minus area of the triangle PQR. And area of the semicircle, how much we get? It is 245.53 and minus, what is the area of the triangle that we get? 84. So by subtracting 84 from 245.53, we get the area of the shaded segments as 161.53 centimeters square. So this is the solution for the problem example 2, and it is enough for today, and let us meet again in our next video with another problem. Thank you for all.